You belong to me. You could bring your whole squad plus 3. You don't like to get told what to do.
You would have never been seen. Like, you could have been got hired by these. I'm talking in general. That's been the story for plenty of my hairstylists, plenty of my photographers, plenty of my stylists. What are we? Don't play with me. Go scroll down in people's pages. You gonna see who they hair they was doing first, whose makeup they was doing first, whose pictures they was taking first. Who. Like y'all a damn owl. Who. If a mother start being weird towards me, then I got a job opportunity. Does that make sense? I didn't call these people out. I didn't talk about them on the internet. I didn't say. If anything, I was like, didn't have an attitude about it, nothing. I actually was like, do your thing. What are you talking about? Wish them the best of luck. I never gave hater. I never gave none of that shit. I always was like, that's good. What are you talking about? Like, that's what I want to happen. But don't start being a weird towards me, because now you're around people that don't fucking like me. Does that make sense? Like, I'm the bitch that gets the bad end of the stick. I'm the bitch that gets the bad end of the stick. And what the does that mean? I got the bad end of the stick. And I still don't say nothing. I'm just saying something barely right now. What's today's date? March the 14th, 2026. This is the first time you'll ever hear me speak out about something like this. But yeah, I congratulated. I was like, T, and you better charge they ass. That's my response. soon as they tell me, oh, Stunna so-and-so want to hire me, yes, and charge them, because I know that they got this and XYZ amount of money. I'm the bitch that's telling you how to get the bag. I'm never being the hater. How do I block? You get what I'm saying? So why would you start acting weird towards me or being weird towards me? That's because when you be around people, tongue piercing, yes, but it be having me like tongue tied sometimes. Like I be biting on my tongue ring, like when I be talking. Y'all just see me do that when I was talking. I'm like, but what I was saying, I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. Story time. All right, I'm trying to think of a story time. I'm trying to think of a story time. I'm on a blocking spree right now. Say something I don't like so I could block you. Have you ever watched Jennifer's Body? Is that with, what's her name? Like sexy. Megan Fox, yeah. She's so tea. I swear, when I was growing up watching her on TV, I was like, ooh, she's fine. What's the one that in the movie with 50 Cent, the Get Rich or Die Trying? Who's that girl? No, 50 Cent, to Get Rich or Die Trying. Megan Good. Megan Fox and Megan Good. Yes, those two. Angelina Jolie. Oh my gosh, I thought Angelina Jolie was so fine growing up. With her big forehead, she just was so fire with her big forehead. Loved it. I got a big forehead too, so I just used to think she was just so tea. Okay, wait, I was supposed to be doing a story time. Okay, what are we doing a story time about, y'all? Jessica Alba. Oh, yeah, from Honey. Honey was one of my favorite movies growing up, too. Honey. I forgot all about Honey. That was really one of my favorite movies. The shootout. I've never had a shootout with a bitch. That's a complete lie. Let me tell y'all this. And this on my dead brother. Ain't no bitch ever shot a gun back at me in life. ever. Like, ever. Like, when I was in my super gangbanging days, I used to wish a bitch would have mutual gun combat with me, but it never happened. Ever. A bitch has never upped the gun and popped it at me, ain't never popped shots at me from a distance, ain't never hit me with a gun, ain't never did none of that sort. That's never happened, literally. Like, that's why my rap, if y'all remember the On The Record, when I was like, what'd I say? I'm like, be getting attacked, I be wasting bullets. That's what I said. I said I be wasting bullets because never firing back. Go listen to On The Record. I told y'all this shit. Back in On The Record. Like, y'all gotta go back and listen to my old songs and listen to them bar for bar. I said I be wasting bullets because never firing back. Okay? Why did I say that bar? Because that's what the I meant. Like, I've never had a bitch, so if a bitch ever come on this internet saying a line like that, that needs to be popped in her head. Like, seriously. I be wasting bullets because bitches never firing back. Ooh, I hate when y'all do that. I said, I be wasting bullets because never firing back. I said that back in 2017, 2018. What the fuck do I gotta lie about? Why do y'all always put these ugly things on me? Girl, go listen to my old records. They will tell you the truth. I be wasting bullets because never firing back. I've never had a bitch shoot at me, ever, in life. A bitch must have hit a good line of Bristol that day to make up that story. Had to be. I don't know what you dealers are putting in the crystal meth these days, but y'all need to stop. And I bet you when a bitch told that story, they was stuttering and then it was like this and then sounding like Soulja Boy. Bet you. We could bet $1 million. It wasn't a straight story. Because I could tell a story straight through. Because when it's the truth, it just goes. It ain't no, and then I was over here, and then she was over here, and then she was like, and then, oh no, and then I like bent the corner, and then. Shut your line up, bitch. You smoked a good line of Bristol, bitch. Oh my soul. I don't know what the dealers are putting in the Bristol these days. Bro, it has to be stopped. That's why I'm suing. I'm so tired of these lies. Like, it has to stop. It has to. Send the filters. It has to be stopped. Bro. Brother, filters are money. I don't care. Don't put no yeehaw cowboy on me. See, that's why I like that we be doing these story times, because then y'all be here to hear with me. So it's like, when you get on the internet line about me, y'all already be knowing the backstory. Stop playing with me. Y'all already be knowing the backstory. Like, can't get up on this line. Beanie is, come on, no, you don't know what this is? You don't know what this is, baby boo? Tell them what it is. You don't know what it is? Tell them what it is. Chrome heart. Or how you do it, chrome. Yes, blocked you. Blocking spree. Block with your 13 followers. It's always the bitch that got 13 followers. Osea. Alright, back to my story time. What are we doing a story time about? I'm trying to think. Let's see if we can do a story time about. It's so crazy because in my notes I have written down like different story times I was gonna do. Blocked again. You got me f***ed up. I want a story time about answers. The story time on how you got shot. Maybe I'll tell y'all that story time one day. Oh, I missed the comment. I couldn't even. Okay, I told y'all the story time about like, okay, when my grandma always used to say her back was broke, and then she hopped on top of my grandpa's car in the hood. I told y'all last story time. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this funny story time. Okay, bam. I had this uncle, right? And he was basically like, he would be a booster for us. So look, my mom had went to jail, and I would say it was my older brother, me, my older brother, my older sister, me, my younger brother. My other younger brother, he ended up going to his auntie's. So there was 4 kids, and we all stayed in my grandma's little apartment. It was like a 2-bedroom, but she was a hoarder. So, but what I mean by a hoarder is she kept like bags and bags and bags of shit, like, you know, those black hefty bags. It would be like piled up to the roof in every room. Now, what she kept in there, like I used to dig my finger in the hole, like in the bag, to see different she would keep in there, and it'd be like knickknacks, like blankets, I don't know, just knickknacks and shit from over the years she would keep. So we didn't get to live in the 2 rooms because both the rooms were just filled with just piles of hoarded, I don't know. So anyways, and it was a very, very small apartment. So the rooms were very small. So they weren't like big, huge rooms. But anyways, so we used to all sleep in the living room, right? And she had her couch, and my uncle had, it was like a chair. And he used to sleep on the couch chair. Damn, my tooth is hurting. Hold on, y'all. So, I don't know, my tooth hurts. I'm gonna go to the dentist. She used to keep like whatever. We used to sleep on the pallets on the ground. Like literally, our pallets would be like a blanket and some pillows. That's how we lived for like a whole year, going on 2 years. So my uncle, he would take us to the store. He'd be stealing. And I remember this particular time, right? He had me like in the front, you know, like how you guys put the kids in the front, what is it, of the baskets. So we were in the store, and he was like stuffing me with hella clothes. He was stealing hella shit. He was stuffing himself with hella clothes. He had like a couple of loose items in the cart. So mind you, I was like in kindergarten. I didn't say I was stealing, I said he was stealing. This is probably where I learned how to steal though. Hold on. This is probably where I learned how to steal though. So, bam, he's over there basically paying for the couple of items to throw off the people. So all I remember is we was going out the store, and I hear them like, stop the car, stop the car. My uncle started to run, like, and he had me in the cart, and I don't remember if my brothers or sisters was there, but all I know is he was running with me in the cart, full-fledged. The security of the store was chasing after him. I'm talking about when the security's grabbing him, it's like as if clothes is flying out of his shirt. I hear my grandma like, hurry up, get to the car. So when he got closer to the car, it was like he threw me through the window. But I feel like the door was open, but I feel like I got through the window. But I just remember off of my head just getting pulled into the car, and him and the security guard is up against my grandma's car fighting. And my uncle is like serving him with one hand, but like trying to tuck his shit with the other. Hitting the security guard. The security guard got his hand like in his shirt trying to grab him. My uncle's grabbing the shit back, fighting and hitting him. My grandma's like, hurry up, mijo. She got the car ready to go. My grandma started that car. He's halfway in the car, halfway out the car. And I just remember the security guard just rolling on the floor. So when we get back home, he's like, where's the stuff that you had on you? Talking about me. And I'm like, huh? He was like, the clothes. Where's the stuff that I put on you? I'm like, what do you mean, what clothes? He's like, where's the stuff that I put on you? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm a little ass kid. I don't know where the fuck this shit is. And so I'm getting in trouble because I don't have the items on me that he placed on me that he was stealing. So I just remember him yelling at me like, where's all the shit? I'm like, I don't have nothing. All I remember is my grandma's like, you need to go check the car. Right and behold, it was right there in the front seat on the ground. So I got yelled at and got in trouble for no reason. But ain't that some crazy? I'm getting in trouble because the shit that he was stealing, I didn't keep track of it. Rest in peace to my uncle, though. I miss him. My uncle died when I was little off of overdose. He ended up dying, though, later on, like, probably when I was around, like, 6 or 6 turning 7. But rest in peace, my uncle. He's the one that I got tatted on my back here. That's his rest in peace, Ronnie. But, yeah, he didn't give a fuck. He used to steal all our shit. Like, we didn't have no money for no or whatever, my uncle would go steal it. Straight up. My uncle was crazy though. I remember when my mom got out of jail, he ended up jumping him and my grandma ended up jumping my mom right in front of us. That's how we ended up. I don't blame him though, now that I look back at it, because my mom was a no, my mom was a piece of work. I see why they did it. They talking about OMG. But man, girl, let's get into that story. Okay, so look, when my mom had went to jail, this is around the same time, she had left my grandma. She tells us that she left my grandma with 20K, but I really don't know how much she left her with. But I do remember like a safe, and it had like a wad of money in it, right? So I told y'all the story when my mom's friend had bought all her kids like Christmas presents, and we had to watch them open their Christmas presents. I don't know if y'all remember that. Did I tell you that story? I feel like I did tell you that story. But anyways, my mom, she had left. I'll tell you that story then. No, tell us. Okay, so my mom had left my grandma with like 20K, right? And I remember as a kid, I remember seeing the safe with the little wad of money left in there, but like, whatever. So the whole time my grandma had us, we never got new shoes, only except for when my uncle would steal it. We never got new nothing. I was going to school with holes in my shoes. I barely would go to school. It came to a point in time where like the kindergarten was calling my grandma like, if she keep missing school, we're gonna send CPS to your house. So anyways, she wouldn't buy a shit. She would be eating TV dinners. Like, she wouldn't cook. We used to eat them little Salisbury steaks. We'd be eating TV dinners. So I just remember my mom asking her, like, my mom would call and she would be like, what are y'all like doing? Like, did y'all get this? Did y'all get that? We'd be like, no, we didn't get this. We didn't get that. But my grandma would stay higher than a. She'd be getting high off her ass. So as a kid, I didn't realize it then, but she was smoking all the money away. So that's where the money went. So throughout the whole time my mom was in jail, she thinking my grandma's buying us new clothes, buying us new shit. No, that lady's sitting there smoking the money away. So I remember just, they talking about she real as fuck. It's okay, it's a story time. This is how we talk through the trauma. We gotta talk through the trauma. So I just always remember, like, I would be laying in my pallet, and I remember she would take like a hit of something, and then she'll start acting like a maniac, or she'll start acting like a zombie. As a kid though, I used to think like she was crazy. All I would remember is like, okay, when I used to think she smoked cigarettes, but in reality she was smoking some, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, when she would hit the her eyes would start rolling into the back of her head. I would be thinking like, I need to get the fuck away from her. So I'd always go to my corner and just ignore her. She'll start playing some Mexican music loud as and rapping at the top of her lungs, like singing Mexican music with a what is those shit called, a Corona. Mija, don't. Like, y'all laughing, I'm dead ass. I swear to God. And I would be scared as like, I'd be sitting in my corner like, what the like, the music would get louder, she would get louder, and I'm talking about like like crazy as I know, it's so crazy because y'all be like, how Stunna don't know Spanish? This is why I don't know Spanish, because she never taught me Spanish. She would only teach me cuss words. So the music would just get louder, and she would just be singing this, and oh my gosh, she loves Snoop Dogg. Like, that was her favorite person, but she would be so weird with it. She'd be like, ay, papi, me love Snoop Dogg. Like, I don't know what it was about Snoop Dogg, but she loved Snoop Dogg. So that's all you would hear was Mexican music, Snoop Dogg. Mexican music. Bro, y'all about to make me scream out laughing. I'm literally turned up. It's so funny. But like, she just would be so weird with Snoop Dogg. Like, Mexican music and Snoop Dogg, like, that was her thing. Like, mind you, my grandma is full Mexican. Like, she's a little Mexican lady, little 5-foot Mexican lady. Like, I love Snoop Dogg. Like, that was her man, girl. You couldn't tell her shit about Snoop Dogg, Mexican music. Then she had a friend named Jenny. Her and Jenny would get high as a kite. Jenny was her homegirl, mind you. Jenny looked like a stud. Oh my gosh, she watched this, she is gonna blaze me. So she had her Mexican homegirl name was Jenny. Jenny hair was like cut butcher style. Like her and Jenny, that was her get high buddy. Mind you, her and Jenny used to fly. Jenny was near a sucker. She would just let my grandma punk her. My grandma would be like, fuck Jenny, I'm not fucking with Jenny. Da 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 da. She would punch Jenny. Jenny would be right back in her house smoking crack with her the next day, like nothing happened. So as a kid, I used to always just watch her and Jenny, and I used to be in my head like, damn, Jenny, like, when you gonna stand up for yourself? Like, I knew that at a young age that Jenny didn't stand up for herself. Come to find out, Jenny used to put my grandma checks in her name. So my grandma, she was on that little, what's that shit called where you supposed to have a worker? So Jenny was really her friend, but Jenny was her worker. This is how my grandma would get people. She'll be like, I'm gonna put my checks in your name, mija, da 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 da. Whole time, she really punking Jenny. Jenny not getting no money out the welfare, what is it called? Healthcare check. Jenny ain't getting no money out the healthcare check. So in reality, Jenny just over there to smoke some crack. So as a kid, I used to just be watching her and Jenny, and I used to think like, one day it's Jenny, then the next day we're cool with Jenny. You know what I'm saying? But Jenny was always back. Jenny was always taking her to go to the grocery store, you know, to get the TV dinners, whatever. So when my mom came home, this is why they had a big fallout. Because my mom was like, what the fuck did y'all do with the money? So when my mom started asking me questions, I started telling her what I saw. I just used to say her and Jenny used to be smoking. They used to be just doing a lot of shit. Come to find out as I got older, her and Jenny was really lesbian. Her and Jenny was really lesbian lovers. Like, I never knew. I never knew that as a kid. Oh my God. It just makes me laugh nowadays because I never knew her and Jenny was lesbian lovers. Like, all of it makes sense now. Like, when my mom put the pieces to the puzzle, it all makes sense. Mind you, my grandma was so in love with my grandpa. She would put the in jail and then she'll be right back with it. Like, they'll be like, I ain't f***ing with her, I ain't f***ing with Susie, I ain't f***ing with Leon. They'll be right back together. But Jenny was the oddball out the group. Till this day, her and Jenny is still cool. But like, I didn't know that was her lesbian lover. Like, so throughout the years, I just used to think this was her punk friend that she used to be punking all the time. Really, Jenny was the get high partner. Jenny was the driver. Jenny was the healthcare worker. Jenny was Granny's lesbian. Jenny was Granny's lesbian nana. That's my nana. That was her lesbian fucking. Jenny was Granny's lesbian lover, bro. And I never knew it. Like, that really was a plot twist. So when my mom got out of jail, she like, basically what happened was her and Jenny smoked up all the motherfucking money. That's why we never had shit. That's why we had holes in our shoes. That's why we was eating TV dinners. Her and my grandma smoked up all the money. When my mom got out, my grandma blamed it on Jenny. Whole time, her and Jenny was in on it. They plotted on the money. They smoked all the fucking money up. And they was lesbian lovers. And that's exactly why, her and my grandma was into it. And I never knew that. So that was really a big plot twist to me. Like, when I got older, imagine thinking like your grandma friend, and you know, I'm thinking Auntie Jenny. I'm thinking it's my auntie the whole time. Whole time, they was hunching. They was carpet munching, and I never knew. That's some funny. Now she blamed her. Girl, they was pointing at each other like, she did it. Whole time, both you smoked up all the money. Yep, they smoked up all the money my mom left them when she went to jail. Hold on, y'all. It's making me do this little thing on my live. It says I have to verify myself. Okay, bam. The whole time though, like, man, I got so many stories I could tell with my Nana and Jenny. Girl. But anyways, yeah, when my mom went to jail when I was younger, that's like a whole saga in itself. Y'all love my story time. Cause it be some real shit. That's why it be funny. Spam really her. I know, right? Cause y'all be like, what the yeah, it do more story times. It's crazy because I remember a lot. I just feel like because it was traumatic to me, so I remember it. Stunna, you look so pretty. Thank you. Y'all said the plot twist was crazy. Oh my gosh. I think the stories with my grandma do be just hilarious though. But some of them be kind of sad. That's why I don't be telling them, like, because that lady used to be tweaked the out. But one thing I could say though, I give my grandma grace for, is because even though she was high off her high as giraffe nuts, she at least kept us 4 siblings together as long as she could. Because without her, we would have went straight to CPS. And that could have been a good thing or a bad thing, but I think that was a good thing because we all got to stay together, even if we were in her high house. You know what I'm saying? But she kept us together. I feel like that should count as something. The gift story. Oh, the gift story. So, bam. My mom had a friend. And this was like her little bestie, whatever. She used to come over and she used to see the condition that we were in at my grandma's house. So she was like, I'm going to take the kids, da-da-da-da-da. I don't know why the fuck she took us because she couldn't handle us either. She should have left us at our grandma's house. So anyways, I'm going to call her Auntie N. Auntie N comes to take us from our grandma's house, right? So me, all 4 of us, we go to Auntie N's house. My little brother ends up going with his auntie. So while we're there at Auntie N's house, she's very strict. She has 2 kids of her own. They got 2 separate, no, was it 2 separate rooms? Yeah, she lives in a 3-bedroom house. Each of her kids got their own room, blase, blase. Mind you, her kids are very spoiled. Like, compared to us, well, they were spoiled anyways. Like, she didn't play that. She had Section 8, you know, she had a job. She had her shit together. So Auntie N comes to take us. This is my mom's friend. She's actually really not our real auntie, but we damn near grew up with her too. So we live in her house. You know, it's a big transition from living with my grandma. At her house, she was very strict, like I said, blah, blah, blah. Come Christmas time, we thinking we finna get hellish. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom's on the phone telling us, like, yeah, auntie's finna get y'all this, and that, da, da, da. Come Christmas time, I remember, like, all the presents were piled up. And, we didn't, like, I don't know, as a kid, we didn't go snooping in the presents to see whose presents was what. So we didn't even see the names on the presents. Like, we just knew there was hella presents. So, girl, I just remember that Christmas, she hands me, my older brother, and my sister, she hands us 2 presents apiece. And we're watching all her kids open up hella presents. I'm talking about her opening it up like 30 presents apiece. So we're just standing there like, okay, like, when's our presents gonna come? Girl, you know what the was inside what she handed us? Y'all don't even want to think about it. Coloring books. It's funny now, but it's up. Oh my God. Like, if I was this age, oh my God. If I was this age and I did that now, she would have had to fade me. I ain't gonna lie. We opened up the coloring books and me and my brother and my sister all staring at each other like, that's it? I know you lying. I'm talking about I immediately threw an attitude. I was like this. Like, I was a kid since a very young age. I always had an attitude. Like, attitude problem. Like, as soon as something made me mad, I'd be like this. So, bitch, I open up my coloring book and I look at my brother and sister and we looking at each other like, I'm like, that's it. I was like this in the corner the whole time, waiting. I couldn't wait till my mom called from jail. I'm telling you, I was counting down the time she called from jail. Girl, my mom called me from jail. She like, oh, what y'all get? I said, Mom, she got us some coloring books and her kids got all these presents. My mom was like, what? She had my little brother's auntie come pick all of us up, like, immediately, like, that was the most traumatic Christmas. Like, imagine watching everybody open up hella presents and all you and your brothers and sisters get is some fucking coloring books. Girl, she had me so she had me so up. What my mom wanted to scrape the ground with her ass when she got out. To this day, they not cool. You know what's so funny too? As I got older, I would be like, "Where's Auntie N?" My mom's like, "You don't remember what the fuck he did?" Then it'll snap me back into reality. Till this day, girl. Till this day, they not cool for that. She said, "Did y'all at least get crayons too?" That is not funny. Oh my god, that's really sad thinking about it. Y'all play too much talking about the y'all get crayons too. You know, you gotta cry, you gotta laugh to keep from crying. That's one of those moments. You gotta laugh to keep from crying. And y'all play too much. No, for real though, right? Imagine being a kid, open up, and you got a coloring book. Ain't that some shit? What's your favorite color? Pink and red. Pink and red. Pink and red. You can tell. I have to turn you balls on me and Judy Arbor. Knowing how you looked at the time makes us all many times funnier. It's so funny. Like, if I show y'all like pictures of me when I was a kid, like my mom would go take family pictures. I always had an attitude. Like, I'll always get my ass whooped. Cause it'd be like this. We'll go take family pictures. And I don't know why, but like something would go on to where I would have an attitude. So in the family, my mom would get the family pictures back. You know, back then they had to pay for the pictures. So you would just get the blow up. Or you only could pick like a certain amount of picture or whatever, a certain amount of poses. And every single pose, I would be like this. Watch, I'm gonna have them send me a family picture from back in the day. So my mom would get the pictures back, and she'll be like, "You got me f***ed up." I would get my ass because in every single pose, I had an attitude. Like, so like if you were to go into my family house, you will literally see on the wall me like this, like. You will literally see me on the wall in every picture with an attitude. On my soul, bitch. And I got my ass whooped for it too. Like, that's how you know I've been having an attitude, bitch. Every picture, every family picture. I don't think it fails. I'm trying to, let me see. I'm gonna text from my other phone, trying to text my sister to see if she can get one. Every picture. You knew I got my ass whooped. I was one of them badass kids that stay getting my ass whooped. Like, you know them badass kids in the neighborhood, them baby kids? Yes, I was one. I can attest to that. Now that I look back, I was really a baby kid. Like, because I be looking at, like, I can't explain what type of baby kid I was, though. Like, I was like, I was a baby kid that had swag. Like, I wasn't just like I knew how to dress. Like, I used to be wearing the long socks with, like, the bangles and the jellies and the little glasses. Or y'all remember when like the little checkered scarves was out? I'd be wearing the little checkered scarves around my neck. You know, I was a baby kid with swag. Like, yeah, I was a baby kid though, for sure. Like, oof. That's why when I have kids, girl, bye, they gonna be on a strict, I don't know where my other phone is at. They gonna be on a strict plan. I tell you that. Story time on how your nana thought there was a rat in the corner. You mean a rat in her ass? I can't, y'all. I can't. She used to be tweaking. This is not funny. The rat story is so funny. Y'all swear. I thought y'all screen recorded that. Why did y'all screen record it, please? Like, Neha, there's a rat crawling on my ass. The tail's right there. The tail's right there. Lord, please forgive me, Jesus, please. Lord, you know what? It's my trauma. I had to go through it. Fuck that shit. But Lord, please forgive me. I am not making fun of my grandma. I'm not making fun of her. But you know what? She be talking hella shit about me. She be talking hella shit. She still be talking shit. She was just in my DM talking hella shit. So you know what? Hold on, let me block this person. Block, block, block. Block, block, block. Y'all are so funny. Y'all be remembering all the stories. Girl, you awake? Yes, I'm awake. Boo. What was she talking about? Y'all got my story time this morning. Well, I'm finna go make my nephew some breakfast. I will be back when I'm done. I'm gonna just start getting Instagrams took. So y'all spread the word. Matter of fact, screen record this. The next that comes on here and says something about me that I don't like and is a lie, I'm gonna get your Instagram took. I'm gonna pay that little $2,500 to get your page took, and you're not gonna be able to get it back. Your page is gonna get took, and then if you proceed to keep on talking about me, you're getting sued. And I don't give a if you got $0 in your bank account. I'm gonna make it to where when you get a job or anything you try to do is gonna come to me. That means I'm gonna take food out your mouth, snatchies. I'm gonna take food out your mouth, your kid's mouth, whoever, your mama's mouth. It's gonna come to my pocket. That's how we're gonna play the rest of this 2026. I feel like I've been being way too nice, letting you keeps winning off my name, saying my name. That's it, bitch. Any interviews, lives, anything, bitch.